brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students and scholars, teachers and trainers, professors and professionals, listeners and learners, dear friends. Today, now, here it is nice time, nice place, nice section. Nice to see all of you, nice to talk to you, see you. I again thank God who has given us wonderful time, valuable time to appreciate our holy Indian land. As you know that our Indian land is known as the land of creators, generators and operators. Our forefathers, foretellers, forecasters, those who came in India, they addressed us the message of oneness, universal love, unity, equality. Our all holy religions of this holy land has thus one message, one common message, that is universal love. And to address message of peace of mind, tranquility of heart. Everywhere we praise, admire, appreciate nature. How nature is praiseworthy, it is well known. All our youngsters, those who are studying in India and abroad, they are busy in doing research on words of the language. As it is said that word is the smallest unit of research. What is word of any language? As per the sayings of our great men, word is complete, perfect, when we speak the words correctly, accurately, then definitely that word gives us energy to speak next. In all the languages, especially our learners of English, they learn how to speak the word correctly, correct pronunciation of the English words, provide us complete information, complete understanding. Our concentration does matter. Memory power, concentration, present sense of mind needs विरासत, विभिन्नता में एकता, विशेषकर भाषाओं को सीखने में, किसी भी नई भाषा को सीखने के लिए हमें प्रेजेंट सेंस ऑफ माइंड की जरूरत पड़ती है। तो 100% प्रेजेंट सेंस ऑफ माइंड प्रदान करता है मेडिटेशन, प्राणायाम, आसन, योग। प्राचीन काल से ही, परंपरागत समय से ही भारत प्राकृतिक विद्याओं का धनी है। प्राकृतिक तरीके से जीवन जीना हमें एक नई लैंग्वेज को डेवलप करने में हेल्प करता है। बट व्हेन वी हैव टू डेवलप इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज, जब हमें इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज को डेवलप करना है, हमें इंटरनेशनल कल्चर को जानना है। उसके लिए हमारे फर्स्ट प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू लिखते हैं, इंग्लिश इज द लैंग्वेज ऑफ द बिजनेस, इंग्लिश वर्क्स लाइक ए विंडो ऑफ द वर्ल्ड। इंग्लिश संसार की विंडो के रूप में काम करते हैं। सिंपली जैसे रूम में विंडो का रोल होता है एक्सटर्नल कनेक्टिविटी के लिए, रिलेटिविटी के लिए, इसी तरह से इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज हमें इंटरनेशनली रिलेटिविटी के लिए और कनेक्टिविटी के लिए हेल्प करती है। Sometimes some scholars think that why do we learn English? Exactly, they may say for some time, but we should read the autobiographies of our great men, freedom fighters, free thinkers, philosophers, forecasters, foretellers, like social reformists like Swami Vivekananda. When someone put any question in front of him, he answered them in reciprocal language. If someone asked him any question in Hindi, he answered them in English. If someone asked them in Hindi, he answered them in English. One person says that, why you are not answering in the same language? Then Swamiji says, if he is respecting my language, then it is my duty to respect his language. Respect begets respect. It is rightly said in all our holy scriptures of our holy land. The ancient glorious tradition are to teach and learn disobedience, offense, ill words, hit the table stir. Further argument says, those who commit sincerely patriotism and prayer attain spiritual peace, divine links, the social status, whatever theirs, elevate the grace of land, elevate the grace of land to which you really belong. Indelible would be the fame if it is kept up along. Our great men suggested us lies, jealousy and ego. Whosoever feeds, time and again he dies, in spirit as well in deeds. Humility makes us victor. Arrogant loses all whosoever. Thieves and gamblers deface the glory of nation and clan. Honest earning rejuvenates, uplifts the life torn. Hate begets hate anon, had to bunch himself alone. Dear friends, our holy Indian land addressed the message of the truth. Further, our movement says, copying and stealing is more than sin, hard working doing always win. Today, from social media, we see that we are learning from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, by downloading recordings. All educators suggested us imagination is the best educational technology. If we imagine, then we can create creators of the art, creators of the word, creators of the language. So for making our scholars creators, generators, operators, then it is essential, it is necessary to be a good imaginator. If we are happy in imagination, then it's our great happiness, delightfulness. As in sports, anyone can improve his health from the different games or sports. We improve our deficiencies physically, but from the different subjects, from the study, we treat our mind every subject has its own importance. For the training of our mind, to train our mind, we are to learn different subjects. Our scholars read history because history gives us wisdom. If our scholars read mathematical calculation, they can generate their good memory powers. If we read education of the law, then it makes us witty. If we read poems, it gives us pleasures. If we read science, it makes us deep analyzers, observers, evaluator, examiner. So every subject in education has its own importance. Likely that for the training of learning, meeting of soul with super spiritual power of God, it is possible by getting up early in the morning between 2 to 5, by doing yoga, pranayama, asana, meditation. It improves our concentration, it creates a soul power, self-confidence. For obtaining success in life, it is necessary to get up early in the morning, to spend maximum time with the nature. Are all believers of the teachings of different religions, they know that our great men spent their maximum time with the nature. This nature is a common concept of all holy religions of this holy land. Nature keeps us in present, and 100% presence of mind is the suitable way of learning for the learners. For keeping ourselves in present, it is necessary, it is essential that we are to be in present. This present time, praised by First Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he says that our present lies in the past. Our past, our history, our stories help us in generating new lessons. Dear friends, we are to concentrate upon sound of the words. Sound and light, both these are opposite to each other, but has the common message of communication. Our internal body organs communicate each other. Information center that Lord or God has provided us in this human body. This is the original information center inside the body that we have in our midbrain. In medical science, doctors study that how our blood is flowing each other, flowing in the different organs from the heart. How our stream of information is going on from mind. About mind, psychiatrist says that it is the storehouse of informations, instructions, directions, but heart is the storehouse of emotions, passions. Whatsoever we see, it is being channelized from our mind. So all the words that we study in English, WH family words, all these are created, generated in our mind, not in our heart. Perhaps all of you have heard William Shakespeare. At one place, philosophically, he writes that, let me not do the marriage with two minds, let me do the marriage with two hearts. In his poem, philosophically and psychologically, he tries to treat us. He wants to make us understand that our heart is a true source of love, true love. But our mind is not the true source of love. Why? Because mind creates different ideologies, mind help us not in doing, not in loving with others properly. Sometimes some persons think that mind and man both are same, but it is not. Mind contains both the views, good and bad. But man is the symbol of negative thoughts. According to a great man, this man can be controlled. Its direction can be converted by the repetition of the holy words of this holy land. When any practitioner of yoga, pranayama, asanas, meditation, repeat any sound, listen, speak, read, write from his different senses, whatsoever he does, it becomes the part of meditation. So, numberless methods, manners, styles, skills we have of meditation. But the easiest, simplest way of meditation is repetition of the sounds of the words by pronouncing words correctly. Speaking word correctly gives us energy and complete meaning information of the words. Dear friends, our all novelist, dramatist, poet, essayist, short story writers, those who study in different kind of literature, they address us that our human body is made by 5 elements: air, fire, soil, sky and water. He is omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, almighty. He is, he was, and he will. He never leaves us alone. If we think alone, it is crime according to spiritual laws. So this was addressed by Swami Vivekananda on the basis of the Vedanta philosophy. One man army, one idea, one thought, one nation, one society, one family means unity in diversity. It creates unification. It creates center of power, centralization of power. By reading history of the great persons, tyrannies, dictators, we read that Negative motivation has a great importance as well as positive. Positive motivation is the righteous way of winning, like Lord Rama, by his character. He wins and comes back in society to provide message of the truth, character. This same message was addressed by Swami Vivekananda. At one place, he says that my country is known by, my nation is known by character, it is known by culture, it is known by creators, not by not only by colors. At one place, similar thoughts was announced by John Keats. In his philosophical ideas, he says that beauty is joy forever. What does the meaning of beauty? Further he says, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Beauty means not the outwardness. It is not only the shining of the objects, but beauty means quality of the objects. As in human being, if we have virtues, moral character, this is the great quality of our human life, our human body. So by being good character, by creating good character, we can become the winner. It is rightly said by the experienced person of our society that winners don't do the different things, they do the things differently. Means winners have different styles, manners, skills. Winner always becomes the part of answer, but loser becomes the part of problem. Winner always plays the role of thermostat, but loser becomes the state of thermometer. Oceanic difference we find between winner and loser. For the winning in a life, it is very necessary to be present, to be the believer, true believer of the present sense of Lord or God. If we feel it, that Lord is always with me, then He never leaves us alone. He never leaves us alone. Anywhere, wherever we are, we feel His presence even in airless, fireless, soilless, skyless and waterless spaces. From the great spiritual, philosophical research of our meditators, it is said that God is everywhere. He is arch. It is said for knowing the creation of this earth, we are to concentrate upon ideas. Wakeman says it is idealistic theory. Idea came first, then the whole creation came in the form of existence. As per the notion of Sri Vivekananda Maharaj, he says, God or Lord created Himself in the form of light, in the form of ray of light, and then that ray of light collided with 80 Guna species, so there was vibration and activation in the world. This is how the universe came in the form of existence. If we read Aristotelian views, actually Aristotle was a disciple of Plato. But Aristotle says, imitation. Aristotle says imitation is the base of the creation of the generation. Both the views are contradict. Both these views are opposite to each other, but both are right according to time, place and action. Some common teachings of our own body religions says our body is the temple of God, heart is the seat of God. If we want to see the God, then body is the platform, body is the infrastructure that helps us in playing the part of different actions. In 7 stages of man, Shakespeare writes that man plays different roles throughout his life. According to him, this world is like a stage where a everyone is the performer, everyone is an actor, everyone is a hero. But it depends upon us what kind of actions we perform on this stage. There are different ways we have to perform in our different part of lifetime. John Donne, who is known as the love poet in English literature, he expresses his views by saying that death be not proud. As similarly, it is said that जिस मरने के जग डरे मेरे मन आनंद इस मरने ही के पाएंगे पूर्ण परमानंद. If you want to get perfect ecstatic joy in life, then we are to die while living. How it is possible? But it is possible. By concentrating, by returning, it is possible. Swami Vivekananda, social reformist, explains. He says that return to your past. Return to your nature. Return to your childhood. Return to your Vedas. This word of returning has the great importance in our life. Are all youngsters and scholars, those who have completed their education, those who have completed their diplomas and degrees from the different colleges and universities, after all, they have to attend competitive classes. They sit in their classes, and this returning word helps them a lot. This returning helps them to regenerate, recreate, reoperate, and even reform. Whatsoever they have studied in the different classes, they read it again and again. It is the training that we provide to our mind for sitting in competitive classes, for fighting any exam, to be the successful person of our nation. What is the success according to Swami Vivekananda? He says, unrelenting, unceasing, unstopping efforts are greatly needed to get success in our life. Success is not the name of platform. Success means continuity, regularity. Swamiji says, until you get your destination. So regularity must for doing something better, nicer, finer, greater. As we study, there are two terms. Permanent and temporary terms. One is permanent according to all spiritual scriptures. Noun is the permanent part of English grammar. But this noun, according to the spiritualistic personalities, according to spiritualists, nouns has the other word, that is noun, or in Punjabi we speak noun. Noun is a word, pronoun is a word, adjective is a word, adverb is a word. All these are the words. Basically, these are words. One word can help us in reuniting our soul with God. One sound can help us in reuniting our soul with spiritual God, spiritual power of God. On the other hand, what is verb? Verb is the base of temporary grammar, but noun is the base of permanent grammar in English. Verb means changeable, unstable, temporary, according to time, place and action. Verbs are changed. Actually, all verbs show time, helping verbs are the indicator of time. But noun is the constant state of language. To make us constant, permanent, stable, help us one word. Because word is complete, perfect in itself. So every word of any language can help us in doing meditation. Further, you will find that it is not possible without any teachers, trainers. Because only trainer can make us, give us training. He himself observed the power of repetition of the word or sound. So he can help us in reaching at the destination. Our all scholars, those who start learning language, they read it that What is a sentence? A group of words that makes complete meaning and complete sense is called a sentence. What is a phrase? A group of words that makes incomplete meaning and incomplete sense is called phrase. So there are different steps of learning the language. In English grammar, we study it step by step, one by one, we learn. For learning interview skills, it helps us a lot. Actually, interview word itself says what is action of the word is complete, perfect. Question itself has answer. In any sentence, just by changing the place of the word, we complete the answer of the questions. Simply if we ask any question, what is this? Its answer is what this is. What itself is complete. But just by changing the place of the word, it is changing its meaning. So time is important in tenses, but place and action are the most important factors in understanding the tenses correctly. What is the problem in front of our youngsters, in front of our scholars, those who are studying in international universities like Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, Pennsylvania, Atlanta, Edinburgh, in different language universities and spiritual universities. They study, they are doing research on the word.
So the words
for knowing the mystery, chemistry and history of the world, it is very necessary to get up early in the morning between 2 to 5. At that time,
we feel repaired,
we feel repaired.
after repairing our all internal body organs, after servicing of our all body organs, after re-preparing of our all body organs, we get up early in the morning with rejuvenation by re-energizing our body organs. And then whatsoever we do that help us in constructive works. So all the university scholars, those who are listening attentively, I welcome, thank, respect for your presence. It is really praiseworthy, admirable and appreciable. All brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students and scholars, teachers and trainers, professors and professionals, advocates, advertisers, administrators, advisors, ministers, managers, doctors, directors, all are respected, welcome, thanked by YouTube channel 3M Creator. Your presence is praiseworthy, admirable and appreciable. Today we are analyzing, observing, examining, evaluating our all holy scriptures of our holy land, commonly for creating, for establishing peace of mind, tranquility of heart. At the international level, on the one hand, different nations are under conflict, controversies, but this is Indian Holy Land that address to maintain peace and prosperity